Your colleague in Tokyo, the VP of Currency Sales, said that he is a super dollar bear. Are you agreeing with him?
Yes, in the long run, yes. I've been expecting the dollar slide for the last, say, 4 years due to this massive current account deficit, which requires the adjustment of the imbalance of the wealth, which was, fleeing away from the U.S. to oil-rich countries or Asian exporters. And we needed the massive adjustment to this imbalances. So in the long run, we're still in the procedure of adjusting this imbalances. But in a short run, say for coming 3 to 6 months, I am expecting actually the balance of the dollars.
You also believe it's oversold, am I right?
Yes, yeah. I think BS turn's gone and dollar yen slide tumbling through 100, euro dollar jumping up through 155. And I was just listening to what Naga said, and I mean, consumer spending slowing, and we've seen all the bad things about US. But how far can we go? How far can we expect more bad news from the States? I would think we're reaching to the end of this round of the bad news.
Have you been encouraged by thinking the end of the bad news has come through the Fed's actions as well, the pumping of liquidity, pulling out all the stops, really, when it comes to monetary and fiscal policy?
Yeah, last couple of days, market's been closely watching what the TSLF, this operations effect on the market. And I think we need time to evaluate these facilities. But I think the market's been taking it rather well. And the other thing is I'm paying very close attention to the dollar rand, South African currency, which is kind of victimized in the recent dollar slide, because rand's losing even faster than the dollars in the procedure of the risk aversion. And I think the dollar rand now sliding below 8.0 and showing signs of the recovery, I mean the rand recovery. And I think the South African economy was in kind of a turmoil in the last a few months. The load shedding and political turmoils, and now we are talking about the rate hike in April. And I think this is also very much close to the end of the story, and we have seen all the bad things already out of the country.
Toshi, do you stay?
Japanese economy, how would you best describe it at the moment?
Well, it's quite difficult to find a good point out of the country. Bank of Japan always claiming that we are establishing sort of a virtuous cycle, which is Japan is by any means export-driven country, and a good export's going to ignite sort of capital spending and eventually igniting the consumer spending. But it never reaches to that third stages. And now we are seeing the global economy slowing down, and the country is on the verge of the risk of losing its steam, which is the export. So I think it is quite difficult for us to describe Japanese economic status positively. And now we are missing the governor of the central bank. And since the last summer, we've been seeing quite a few political blunders, which is pension record loss and this construction laws revision. So it is quite difficult to talk about Japan positively. And,
we're still seeing the yen gain, though, on the back of this, even though there's turmoil in Japan. Do you see that continuing further, just briefly?
I think breaking 100 is a kind of trigger to see the strong yen, but now we've seen it goes down to 95 and rebounding. I think it's going to be hanging around this level for some time.
Toshi, good to speak with you. Thanks very much for joining us. Toshi Honda there.